So, how you been and how's things?
Things are good. Work. I started my new position a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I was a little bit nervous about it, just because I didn't know if it was going to be something that I was really going to like,
Right.
and it's going really well.
Okay, yeah.
So they love me already.
I think we saw something like that in one of your readings, right? I remember saying you're going to be kind of head hunted or something.
Yes, yes, exactly. It was the road and the ear, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah,
ear.
for some reason, yeah, that's right. For some reason, to me that looked like you. I don't know, looked good. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Looked
well,
positive.
the road, it says that there was a decision to be made. Well, and the decision was, would you like a job or would you like to be fired? So the decision was pretty clear to me.
Very good. I'm glad you made the right decision.
Would you like a job or would
Lucky,
you like to be
lucky you got a reading about that too, just to be really clear. um, you know what? It's what I've been noticing lately is people are really obsessed with readings lately, like my clients. Like today,
Yeah.
I literally my first two clients I had today, both males, both men. Um, the first one, I said to him, you only came here 2 weeks ago. I said, you got to give it time to happen, you know? And he said, yeah, he knows it. He knows I told him to wait at least 3 weeks. He waited two. And he said that when he comes to me, it's like counseling for him. So,
Oh,
yeah. So I said, yeah, that's
the
what happens a lot of the
therapeutic.
time. Yeah, therapeutic. So
Yeah.
he's going through this difficulty with his girlfriend and, yeah, so I think he's got no one else to talk to, and so he doesn't really want to sort of tell his family about the dramas too much. So he comes to me, and I said to him, look, I said it's fine with me that you come. I said, but what ends up happening is if you get too many readings too quickly, you'll start to get confused. And I said, also what will happen is the readings will become shorter. So if you get like a reading and then you get another reading a week later or two, the cards will only tell you about that 2 week period. And so your
Mhm.
reading time will get shorter and shorter. So I said, that's the only other problem. And I said, the other thing that could happen, because this has happened to me before, is that the cards might start telling you the opposite.
Yep.
Because,
And
yeah. So
it starts screwing with you.
yeah, so I said when people get read too many times, at first it'll tell you, and then it'll sort of start reversing on what it said as well. I said to him, I will know when it's doing that. So I said, I'll tell you when it's doing that. I said, it's not doing it yet, but I said, I'm just a bit concerned that it could start to do that. And then I
Hmm.
said to him, I said, make sure the next reading you leave a 3 week gap at least, and then so we'll see, so that was interesting. But the other guys
He's
were,
gonna go find another reader.
no, I don't think this guy will, because I think
He likes you.
he's pretty like some people do go to all the readers, and I have a female client that does that, and then she gets really confused, and then she comes back to me, and then I've got to kind of clear it all up for her as well. you know
Right. Hmm. Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah, some of
sure.
them get obsessive. I mean, I remember going through an obsessive phase myself too. Like, I remember getting readings by every reader that I would see. And then after a while, I sort of started to realize I was getting very confused by it all, so I stopped for a while.
Hmm.
Yeah, I suppose when people go through, especially love drama, they want to know and they want to know, and
They
it
want to
happens.
feel relief. They want to feel
Yeah,
relief from
understood.
the
Yeah,
pain that they're relief from the confusion or the uncertainty,
yeah, yeah,
or they don't know what to do, and
yeah.
so
They need someone to talk to, or someone to listen,
Yeah.
someone to empathize as well. So it is like
Mhm.
therapy a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of people posting in the tarot group and sort of the same things.
yeah. Online, on TikTok. You know, people just get these sort of on Facebook in our group, people post the same thing over and over and over again, and then they often get very confused. But then also people get these like quick TikTok readings as well, and then that can also confuse them as well, because people on TikTok that read, they're just very general, you know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they can't go
Hmm.
very deep on when people are doing like mass readings, like they're doing a reading for a group, you know, rather than individual, then it's going to be watered down and very general. So
Yeah, but those, I mean, like because I was interested in what different readers were doing on YouTube. I'm not on TikTok, or Twitter, or really any other sort of those kinds of things. But
yeah,
um, there are some good readers on YouTube, and like if people are wanting to do a lot of readings, they can just watch those videos. You know what
yeah,
I mean? It will give them, because then they can just take what they want, right? It's like a general astrology, of your astrology for the day. What's your day
yeah,
going to be like? Take it or leave it. Um, you know, it's hard. It's hard when you're hurting and
yeah.
wanting
I
to feel
think I
better.
think as well, like social media, like, you know, before social media, most magazines, newspapers had zodiacs and
Hmm.
horoscopes. So I
Hmm.
think people used to get their little fix of the day, you know, reading those, you know.
Hmm.
And I think now, because people are not really into newspapers and magazines as much, now it's moved on to online. So the
Hmm.
demand is
Totally.
always there, has always been there, you know, but it's just the format has changed, you
Yes.
know.
Yes, definitely.